What up, YouTube? It's your boy John Doe, aka Law 420, and we back with y'all with the end of week 5 of the vegetative stage for the plants. Let's check them out, man. Raining all day. I had to come out here late to do feeding and defoliant. Didn't even really get to the training I wanted to do, but we'll do that tomorrow. I was in the middle of recording on the other phone and the shit died on me. So, excuse me if the video looks kind of grainy on this one. But let's get into it, man. Over here, we got the LSD. It's been defoliated, so I look kind of crazy right now. I know how they look right after they get defoliated. But she was looking nice and full before then. Had to get rid of them big fans just to open it up, man, because it wasn't getting a good light down to the bottom, which we want, so that we could have even growth growing up. Not stuff just dying at the bottom because it ain't getting no light. But yeah, we got this open ups, LSDs, the skunk number 1 times Mahar Sharif. And we just topped the main 2 tops. Hopefully them side ones will catch up. Everything in the middle will start growing up out of it. And we'll get us some nice bush back. This one over here is the this is the northern quirk that had the trifoliate mutation, and we cleaned her up. Hopefully it's a her, we don't know. It's a regular photo. The LSD is a feminized photo. Yeah, it's looking good. Everything open, so that light's gonna penetrate and make everything grow up the way it's supposed to. Let's go over here to this corner. Over here we got the Freya Sleep. This was the smallest one. This was the one that was in that stunted in the solo cup for like a month and a half. Now it's starting to show signs of flowering. It's getting big. We just LST'd it. That's it. It's growing out good. Got fed today. The rest of the autos and the rest of the photos. This one right here is the other northern quirk that did not have the trifoliate mutation. Same deal, just opened it up. Got rid of most of the old fans. Just keeping everything open, man. It's looking good. Over here we got the Space Cash. Mendo Dope Boys, Space Cash. Getting nice and full. We did a little bit of defold to this one. I didn't want to do too much since it's growing pretty up, you know. Then growing up right and healthy for the most part. So kept some of them lowers just in case I need some clones. Didn't take out too much. Didn't take too much out of this middle. Just because when you know what I'm saying, you train out the limbs, that opens up everything else and spreads the plant out more. So as long as they're growing up right, you know, they'll have a chance to be spread out. And this is what I didn't want happen. You see this limb is starting to be a little bit shorter than everybody else. I want this limb down here to catch up with the rest of the canopy. So that means training it out more and getting everything even. That's pretty much what we got to work on with that one, but it's looking good. You guys can see everything's cleaned up down below. This one right here is the this is the other Space Cash from Mendo Dope Boys. Same deal with this one. We had an LST, we let it up so everything can grow up even. You see how this branch is looking like it's about to be taller than everything else. We want to bend this branch over LST that as much as possible just to get it even. The rest of the canopy, make sure we don't snap nothing trying to do it with one hand. That's the whole idea. Just get everything even, opened up, so that the middle can grow. Right here we got the Rubber Dub Mendo Doughboys. This pheno is getting tall. This is the one that when I spread it out, it gets real wide, but it don't like to be spread out, so it goes right back upright in minutes. But when you spread it out, it gets very linky, very wide. And these little side branches catch up and everything is nice and even. That's the idea with this one. You guys can see everything growing up good in there. We got some heads in there. Growing out good. Keeping everything open. This one we didn't go too hard on the defold either, because like I said, when we spread it out, it turns into a whole different plant. But that's that Rubber Dub. Here is the next Rubber Dub. Oh no, this isn't a Rubber Dub. This is what is this one? I think this is the Saucy Punch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the shorter Saucy Punch pheno. This is the one that I suspect is a female out of the two. The other one is like right there, looking naked. Yeah, they looking good, son. Let the middle open up so all that stuff in the middle can grow up and out. This one over here is the other Rubber Dub. Nice big wide canopy. Got most of the stuff opened up in the middle. Might end up removing that leaf if it keep covering important stuff like these buds down below. Just looking good. Everything growing out good, healthy. No complaints with the Rubber Dubs at all. Those should be some nice ones. Hopefully they both females. Those gonna be some nice ones to spread out in some 5-gallon pots and watch what they do. Next over here, we got the this one is the it's called Freya's Lonely Widow. This was the supposed feminized photo that had got started in the solo cup for like a month and a half. You guys see how big and spread out this one is. Totally new plant, right? I saw the leaves, we took off everything. And this one, like I said, it's supposed to be a feminized photo, but the pre-flowers on it are showing like it's a damn auto. Pre-flowers bursting out everywhere. But you never know, man. Coming from Triple B, it's looking like most of this line has been unstable. Autos not growing automatically the way they're supposed to. Feminized autos showing ball sacks from stress. Just no bueno, man. But we keep it growing, and this is not a tester line. This is an actual line that he's discontinuing. I see why he's discontinuing it. Definitely needed more testing before he sent those out, but it's all good, man. This one over here, this one's the smallest So Mango. It done stretched out on us. Ended up topping those two taller limbs. It's starting to get tall like its other siblings. This one just shot out. Just shot up over this last week. Y'all remember how short it was? It was the shortest pheno, also the oldest pheno. Now it's about to be just as tall as the other ones. This one over here, this is the THC Garage Mexican IBL times OG number 4. And we just cleaned this out a little bit, not too much. We didn't give it too much of a default. We might go back in. Still looking kind of crowded. Some of these fan leaves. Might go back in and remove some. Like I said, during the day tomorrow, we'll remove more that need to be removed, and keep it open the way it needed to be. So just what I can see for now, we'll leave it like that for now. But it's definitely gonna get some more removed out of that middle. This is the more bushier one, slightly shorter pheno to the other OG number 4 times Mexican IBL, which is this one. And this one, we just removed the fans, and as you see, that kind of opened up most of it. Unlike this one, that's why I think this one might be the female out of the two, and this one might be the male just out of the structures, but again, you never know. Just my assumptions for now. It's looking good and healthy and tall. Ain't got no complaints on the THC stuff. You should have seen how it looked before I took most of the leaves off, and they still, got heavy foliage. It was looking big and bushy. But we're not growing plants for leaves, fan leaves, people. We're growing for bud sites and good internodal spacing and good internodal development. This one over here, this is the other Saucy Punch. This is the taller Saucy Punch pheno. This is the one we suspect might be a male, but you never know. It's just the taller one out of the two phenos we popped. But so yeah, it's looking good and healthy, cleaned up, everything, ready for that light to hit them bud sites and internodes. This one over here is the other Somango, number 2. This was the one that we suspected was the male out of the 3, but seeing as how they all get tall, ain't no telling. Could be a female for real. They all get tall just naturally, so can't really use the taller, shorter pheno thing there. But it's looking good. Nice canopy. Internodal spacing is decent. Looks like if it is a female, it's gonna be a nice producer. This one over here, this is the other Somango number 2, the 3rd one. This was the pheno we thought was a female, slightly shorter than the other, but more like bushy, stocky in the middle. I mean, we took a lot of the fan leaves away, so now you can see the true structure of the plant. We want all that inside stuff to grow out. This one over here, this is the SSD times PPD, Super Sour Diesel times Purple Panty Dropper. And as you can see, it's tall as hell. We topped it, and these 2 branches got long as hell. So we got to top it again to keep this shit in order. And these plants are definitely over 5 feet already. We count from pot to top. From pot bottom to top, they're definitely over 5 feet. Not showing no type of sex yet on them. Just tall as hell. But clean that up too. Might do some more cleaning up once we see how they looking tomorrow in the daytime. Let's get to the autos. All right, right here, We got the Animal Candy. This is the pheno of the Animal Candy that had snapped on me when I was trying to LST, and ended up, growing out in like 4 branches, and then I just LST those branches down, and now they growing up with the stretch, getting nice. Nice little early bud development. Just keeping them spread out. Making sure everything, thing in that middle got light, like as you guys can see. Yeah, that's the Animal Candy. The other biggest pheno, the Animal Candy, still ain't showing no signs of flowering yet. I'm not surprised just seeing the way these autos been growing, which has been very unstable. And like I said, these autos are not a tester line. These were the actual finished line that he just didn't want to continue. And I see why now. Why he didn't want to continue. Because they need a lot more work on them to be stabilized. But this one right here is the Freya's Forever Fruit. This one's been growing good. No signs of any insect traits. Keeping an eye on it, of course. Everything's looking kosher. Everything's feeling in good. Once it's done with the stretch, we'll end up spreading them out even more. I think they're on like their 2nd week of stretch from how they look and how they're growing. I'm not mad at the length though, it's a nice length. This one right here, this is a Purple Mindset from my man Jack Ash. This was the one that we had first had tied up because we didn't want that to form like one of those bended knuckles. That's why we taped it up, and as you can see, it didn't do that. It just formed like a bulb around it instead of a knuckle bent. And that's what we wanted. We didn't want that hard angle bend. Like right here, we did the same thing right here, where it's a little, it got a little mushy right there, so we just wanted to stabilize it by putting just give them a little bit of extra support so that it don't give me no hard bend, but still do what it's supposed to do. And this one's not showing any signs of flowering yet, but that's cool because these are actual testers. So that's fine. It's expected. Straggler in the background. That's a little Sky Juice right there. I ain't gonna let it go up though. It's making it, but we're not gonna let it live too long. You never know. However long it take this one to start flowering shit, we might let it live just to see what it fucking do. If it give us some herm trace, and we'll get rid of it too. But this one over here, this is the other Freya Sleep pheno from this one. This was the tallest one that started flowering first. This was the 2nd one, and that one over there is the 3rd one in that corner. And with this one, we found a little pre-ball. It was like a small little pre-ball, nothing major. Same strain as the one that we found the other one on. So I'm taking these Freya Sleeps, definitely aren't, where they're supposed to be at in stabilization. So we're definitely keeping an eye on them. But like I said, we found one little small pre-ball. It wasn't pronounced. It wasn't in a cluster. It was single by itself. So just gonna keep an eye on her and keep watching her, making sure she stays a she. Making sure I don't see any more little pre-balls, no pollen sacs. I'll watch for nanners at the end. But yeah, it's growing good. Some nice tops. Cleaned her up. After it's done with the stretch, got a lot of space in the back to be spread out. That's the other Freya Sleep. This one right here is the Freya Sleep that started flowering first. This one we haven't seen any pre-balls on it, just been developing good flowers. Ain't been seeing none since we removed that one cluster a couple of weeks back. Everything is looking good on it. We're gonna keep an eye on it like we've been saying. It's filling out lovely. Once it's done its stretch, if I need to spread it out, I got the space to do it. It's about just as tall as the other ones. We're getting even height distribution between all the ones that's flowering the way they're supposed to. So we showed y'all this purple mindset that ain't started flowering yet. Now we're gonna show y'all the bigger bush purple mindset that also hasn't started flowering yet. Once again, these are testers, so this is all in a test. But I mean, it's been growing a nice bush. Nice full canopy. Just not showing me any signs of pre-flowering. This is the main top right here. It smells good, man. Just not giving me no signs of sex. That's the main top. I cleaned it out as much as possible. And once again, like, these ones probably won't show sex until flipped, which now puts me in a dilemma. These pots, like I said, these were pots that I wanted to use. Now they're already taken up. These are pots I want to use a flower, but now they're already taken up. So we'll see how I handle that. I got other pots, just don't have the space. But we'll see, man, we'll see. So this one over here, same deal with this one. But again, this is not a tester line. This is the other animal candy. And as you can see, it's like 10 times bigger than that one that's flowering already. And this is not showing no signs of flowering at all. It's not showing me no pre-flowers, no nothing. Let me see if I can get up on this inner node. Yeah, like it's giving me signs that it may be a female, but just no pre-flowers whatsoever. So another one, man, that's nice and full, but might have to be thrown into the photo category because it ain't auto flowering the way it's supposed to, obviously. So yeah, I mean, if it's the same strain, I ain't mad that it's getting a little bit bigger, and gonna give me a lot more than what this one is. But this one is supposed to be doing what it's supposed to be doing right now, because we got a time schedule we're trying to keep to, so, and a space management we're trying to keep to. So this one not flowering the way it's supposed to. It's putting a damper on that big time. So I'm probably just gonna end up topping this one just to keep it small and manageable, and to keep everything continually growing out good on it. It's gonna be a monster bush though when it does start doing whatever it's supposed to do. Hopefully it is female. But we'll see. That's supposed to be a feminized auto animal candy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. You already know, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hype the video, all that good stuff. We definitely will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it's not a rainy day tomorrow and I can get them out here early and do some more work on them. But yeah, they opened up a lot more, so they should be a lot happier once I put them in that closet. A lot more light penetration, a lot more growth and development, and that's what we're looking for. So yeah, this bush like it's gonna be a nice bush too. Once again, supposed to be a feminized photo, but looking like a damn auto right now with all these pre-flowers. But yeah, that'll be it, man. We out to the next one, y'all. Peace and love. One.